Oh my god! Where am I? Why am I standing here in a room full of glowy laser windows? Okay, I remember last night I got really drunk and I wandered into a missile silo and I met a robot and I tried to turn him off but he wouldn't turn off, and then I went to the restroom and then I went and I saw the eyeball show. So that means, oh my gosh, I must be in some kind of terrible movie about getting drunk and losing your memory. Gosh darn it, I thought that only happened in popular media. Well, at least I've got access to soda. I bet I got married to some kind of alien prince or something. Oh well, better go meet the guy. You know, I'm not even the type that would get married on a whim. I just feel like, you know, anytime this kind of thing happens, it's gotta result in some sort of wacky hijinks. Hello? Is anyone here? There's a very confused young lady wandering around your apartment. I see there is a double bed, but the sheets are unruffled, so that's a good sign. Bottle caps and a scientist glove, which is for some reason a weapon. Not really sure on that one. I try to imagine myself as a scientist with a weaponized glove, and I feel like it would damage the equipment. Given how expensive some lab equipment can be, even the routine stuff, it seems kind of counterintuitive. You wouldn't want to call it a scientist glove if it destroys stuff. You'd want to call it, like, the ultimate butt puncher glove. Oh no, here comes the romantic jazz music. I knew it, I got married while I was drunk. I knew it. This always happens. A strange feeling of pacification, I got married to a super scientist. Okay, oh well. I can be supportive. I must have seen something in the guy. Hello? Seems I'm in the lair of the Power Ranger robot eye things.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. Alright, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this.
Hello.
Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... we...
Hello.
By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8?
It sounds good. Oh, that doesn't sound so good.
Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
Oh, come on, guys, don't fight. Zordon would be mad.
Fine. It wasn't me, alright? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty.
Oh my gosh, is that Rusty Venture?
You always demean me in front of guests.
From the Rusty Venture show?
Alright, it's...
I used to love that show.
Enough. Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Okay, so I got drunk, and I'm pretty sure that I got married to one of you guys. That's where I'm at right now. If anyone wants to help catch me up to speed and tell me how I got here from the theater, that'd be great.
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate.
I'm not an animal, I'm a lady.
It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome.
I'm not a lobotomite, I'm a lady.
Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Feeling kind of excluded from the conversation here. What do you mean by lobotomite? Someone had better start giving me some answers here. This is no way to talk to your wife. I am gonna take control.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to. The skin envelope once containing it.
You mean
If
epidermis?
so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater.
Duh.
Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
Teddy bears don't blink.
I know what it is, Dala. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything.
Which one of you is my husband?
And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
Okay, clearly.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
How can you guys...
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O.
Are you guys space aliens?
Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? By the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
So, were you guys always robots, or what? Woohoo, look over here. Look at me.
What? What is it doing? Did we institute electroshock? Or is it excreting?
No,
Dr.
communicating.
Wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
And I'm feeling very excluded,
I agree
thank
with
you.
Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Wait.
Nonsense.
No.
Lobotomites can't comprehend
Wait,
us.
go back. Go back to the part where the brain was extracted.
Ace, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
Go back to the part about the brain.
Oh, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
Yes, I am deeply concerned about the lobotomy thing. Normally this revelation would lead to a panic attack, but I guess I'm being pacified. So was that your satellite out there?
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Not a monster, I'm a lady.
As we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
Then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance
To debrief your subject and tell them everything?
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
Forbidden Zone?
It can only be.
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you.
Oh gosh, he's a
It
supervillain.
is I, Dr. Mobius.
Dr. Mobius.
Coming from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you.
That sounds like he's taunting
Even
you.
now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine. Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Gosh, he sounds diabolical.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
Oh,
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered.
oh no, I see where this is going. Here it comes. No brain has ever been to the Forbidden Zone, but Queen Latifah, here she is. Hey there, Queen Latifah. Would you like to do an adventure? Oh no, Mr. Frodo. I'd like to stay home and cook potatoes. Too bad you're going to Mordor. Why is it that everywhere I go, no matter who I meet, from brain in jar to soldier, they all assume I can do a job they can't?
Ask the lobotomite for help. Abe, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
I agree. 8 needs the fluid
Lobotomite
check.
responded, Dr. Klein, that it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
I am very helpful.
What of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Let me guess, Dr. Mobius has the
It's
knowledge.
aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now with its big teddy bear eyes.
My soulless
If
button
we ask it
eyes.
politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
No, I'm favorably disposed because of the pacification field. Let's talk about my brain, though.
We removed your brain. Yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Okay, got it. Oh, I see this made me more powerful somehow. Well, that's confusing.
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Cool.
The Tesla coils in its head.
Really?
This is fortunate in many respects.
Why Tesla
If your
coils?
brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Oh,
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
well, me either.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
So, okay, you removed my brain, but I see I've got other scars, so what exactly is the deal with that? How much did you do?
That is my responsibility.
Okay, tell me what you did.
Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations.
Okay, tell me what it
Once it
did.
had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
Oh,
First was the heart.
I'll use that for blood. Oh, and this makes me stronger as well. Okay. Let me see, 25% confusing to robots.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first.
Right.
Third was the spine.
What? Well, okay. Oh, makes my strength better. That's cool. I really need some of that, actually.
spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae.
I guess so. It's always worked for me, though.
Hey, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
Well, I never thought to lord it over anyone, but okay. So, how'd you lose my brain?
To be correct, you should say, the autodoc took out your brain.
Oh,
It did all the heavy lifting.
okay.
It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual.
Gotcha.
It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd.
Odd indeed.
I bet your brain remembers what happened.
How does that work?
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
No, back up. I'm getting
After that,
signals
the
from my
lost
brain.
itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
To the sewer?
So, it was flushed all the way to Mobius.
Oh, of course.
Whoosh. That is the sound of flushing.
Roger.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice.
Listening.
It denominates me to ask, but
Go on.
we need your help.
Right.
In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good.
No.
He will most likely come after our brains next.
Very sad.
We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
Okay, I'm not really very good at the science thing, but, do I really have to help you? You lobotomized me and now you want my help.
That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If
No.
you are, well, we can't have that.
No, I'll be good. Although I have questioned less fantastical things, so I've got to ask how exactly I'm talking to you now.
We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. Why are you asking these tangential questions? Stop it!
Oh, okay, sorry.
We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
Okay, fine.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
Oh.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of, and eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Yeah, thumbs are cool.
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
Okay, I guess that, yeah, I'll go ahead and help you out. What do I need to do?
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
That one always works for me.
Great. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to...
To my Pip-Boy? Because that's fine, thank you.
Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
Okay. Aren't they just buildings, though? How does that work?
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold, hard technology, however.
Are you sure about the exploding buildings?
Do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them.
But my
You
biological
have a new
laziness is a
spy.
message. I
Use
can't
it.
ignore it.
And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
Right. Not so much for me. So everything sounds dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon.
I would shoot myself with
The
one of those.
technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
Okay, sounds like jargon.
Psychoanalytic, cardiac-dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
Okay. And whatever that mess is.
And 8's sonic sound wave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards.
What about by my
If you work
standards?
quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us.
Oh, like a thank
We
you?
do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get lost. So what happens if I stumble around a research site?
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy, penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
Okay, it was just hypothetical.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
I am terrified very easily.
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
I don't know how to decant stuff.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain.
Okay,
Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
sounds like typical academia to me. I guess you guys probably run the whole place. Well, I'll get started walking over there.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
Maybe you could build me a
The
chair.
little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Well, let me guess, the pylon fence blows up my head, doesn't it? I can't leave, can I?
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
By exploding my head?
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
Okay.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Like a radio turning
Possible
off.
memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation.
But I have no
It is
nerves.
tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system.
But I have no
But
nerves.
the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about.
You removed my spine.
Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies.
What exactly is degrading?
Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance.
Okay.
You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Okay, got it. So, I don't want to hear any more about this. Let's go.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
Awesome. One
What
down.
is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
I don't get that joke.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
Kind of a delayed reaction on that.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
It's okay, it sounds commanding, but I just gotta know, if you've already got the gun, then what exactly do you need me to go collect? Please.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses.
Sorry, guys.
So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
I'll go figure.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us.
But it's on the map.
The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Well, at least you lost the sadness.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated. You little teacher's pet brown hound.
Oh my.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
There's more of this stuff. Really, it's like R2-D2. I've had this before.
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
I had a little iBot that was broadcasting stuff at me, and I understood it.
What is he doing?
How do you guys understand him?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up.
Sound jaculating? Is that just like uploading an MP3?
Ding. Turkey's done.
A virus MP3?
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Why, is it dirty?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give a little sonic sterilization first.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
I don't understand what's going on. I am in the dark.
All right. All antibacterial fresh.
There was no bacteria
Here,
from
my little teddy
the...
bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco term-link code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Okay, thank you, you creepy. Problem though, I don't really get energy weapons at all. I'm more comfortable with spitting lead.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Like bullets.
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
Yeah.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
So that's the whole point though.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
Is that
If you're
delicious?
going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun.
No, we've been over this.
Guns? Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With
Cyberdog?
the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor.
Ah.
Here.
That sounds adorable.
Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
Sure. I mean, the gun needs ammo, right? Do you guys have lots of ammo for me, maybe?
Fine. Moros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Yeah.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
So, does it actually taste the bullets? It doesn't matter. Okay. Thanks. That should be good.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
Yes, that is true.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
Oh, like a master key.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
You can stealth
Dr.
field
O,
stuff?
You rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Let's move on. This is taking a while. So, anyway, this gun, it'll disable the force fields, right? But it only
Yes.
works here.
But not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics.
Okay, that's what I'm going to
Boros
get.
did. In one of the stupid labs. Or inside one of the stupid pets.
Okay.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Well, until I get the schematics. So, alright. Is everything good? Can I go now? Are we done? I need to get moving.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Gotcha. Alright. I'll head out, and I'll come back with the things, and then I guess that's it. We'll be done.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that.
I'll be fine.
I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at.
You know, I'll be
Monitor
fine.
Radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
I'll be okay.
No,
I'm...
That would put it too close to us.
Yeah, and I'll touch stuff.
Buttons, turn
Right.
lights on and off. And
I'll flip them off like crazy.
let other lobotomites in.
I won't do that.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there.
Is that...
Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Wet literal.
Ha.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
Okie doke. This has been a great deal of exposition. I think I got it all. I'm ready to go. I've learned a lot from you.
8 says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it.
Okay, one more thing to
That's since
explain.
the Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
Okay.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
What's in Higgs Village?
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence.
Okay, I'll take this
Lobotomite,
to my
take this
room.
chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Okay. So this thing is whatever kind of technology. What does it take? Like chips? Company script of some sort?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
No money.
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se.
That'll work.
Still might be enough to trick the thing's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Oh, Mobius is...
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
adequate currency.
All right, here. Cap away. Hope that stupid ship chokes on them.
Oh, cool. 250 bottle caps. Where'd you find all these? So, alright. Are there other chips?
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or
I'm a she.
are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
Okie doke.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong.
But I smell a fetch quest
I
here.
remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities.
Which you explicitly told me
But
not
you
to
should
explore.
Stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs.
Okay, so I just go to the computer, and then I gently put this thing into the computer, and it'll do what you want.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it.
I'll be gentle.
There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted.
You've
Now
been talking to me
go.
for like a half hour.
Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Good heavens. That was the longest conversation I've ever been trapped in. It was such an experience I leveled up during the process. Still, it's not as bad as talking to God about my intentions at the Sierra Madre. At least this conversation was about these weird brains in the jar, not about someone deciding that I have all kinds of shortcomings that may or may not be real. God was such a jerk, and I guess I am carrying too much stuff now. Cleared that up by drinking some soda. So, woo, that was a lot to take in. I guess we'll tackle this sync thing and then head out to Mordor next time. Thanks for playing with me, everybody.